Did you know that companies like Google and Meta manage their entire code base using a monorepo architecture? Thousands of developers, millions of files, all inside a single repository, making collaboration faster and safer at a massive scale. But here's the thing, you don't need to be Google to benefit from monorepo architecture. Today, with the right tools, even small and mid-sized teams can simplify the development process, avoid version mismatches, and manage dependencies like a pro. A while ago, I was working on a project where we had different repositories: front end, back end, shared libraries, mobile app. Every small change that involved shared code turned into a juggling act. That's when we decided to switch to a monorepo setup using NX. With that single change, updates to shared libraries, front end and back end, could happen together in a single pull request. And that's exactly what I will break down today. What is monorepo architecture? Why you might want to move from multiple repositories to a monorepo? What pitfalls you should watch out for? And which tools can help you make this smooth transition? And finally, we will have a simple setup of a monorepo using NX. So here's what happens when you manage code across multiple repositories. When you update a shared library, you need to sync it across other projects. When you're coordinating releases, you need to align your different timelines with each other. And if you're onboarding a new developer, you'll have to give them access to multiple repos and set up separate environments for them. Some of these challenges you can solve with a monorepo. Now, shared code stays truly shared and versioned together. You can have one build system and one CI/CD pipeline and one set of tools for all your projects. When you make changes across multiple projects, you can have a single pull request to connect them together, and better visibility across teams. So each team can view other teams' projects and stay in sync. So ultimately, monorepo architecture improves developer productivity, code consistency, and team collaboration. Again, let me be clear, monorepos aren't magical unicorns. They come with their own challenges, especially if you're not prepared. So some of them are performance issues. As your repo grows, your build times and CI/CD pipeline timings will also increase unless you invest in smart tooling and caching. Some access control complexities will occur, like managing permissions for developers to specific sensitive projects. Learning curve of your team will also be there. And one of the big complaints about monorepo is a single point of failure. So if your monorepo breaks, it will affect everyone, not just a particular team. Modern tools like NX, Lerna, and TurboRepo are built exactly to handle these challenges. The one which we will cover in this video is NX. It comes with an advanced build system for monorepos, and it has smart dependency graphs. It also helps in caching and parallel execution to speed up your builds. It works really well for both front-end and back-end apps. And it is not a language specific, so it works with multiple languages. So if you're just starting out, I would personally recommend NX because it is beginner friendly and open source, and it scales insanely well as your project grows. So let's talk about how you can do a simple NX monorepo. So you start with your terminal, and you can install NX globally using npm install -g NX. Once it is installed globally, then you can create a new workspace using npx command. So npx create NX workspace at latest and the name of your repository. There it will let you choose your stack. You can choose between multiple stacks like React, Next.js, or Express. Once you are done with that, then you can generate a new application using nx generate command, and you can directly run that using nx serve and the application name. Once you have done that, you should see the project live and you are ready to get started with your monorepo. So monorepo architecture isn't just for tech giants anymore. With the right tools, you can bring the same efficiency, scalability, and collaboration to your projects, whether you are a solo dev or part of a growing team. If you are tired of syncing changes across 5 different repos, it might be time to seriously consider a monorepo. If you find this video helpful, make sure to hit the like and subscribe for more hands-on on web development tips and deep dives. And if you're thinking about migrating to a monorepo or you already have, I would love to hear your experience in the comments.